Hi and welcome to Natural Aesthetics. In this video I'm going to talk about variety and why sometimes adding too much to our sessions and training schedules can be detrimental to our gains as natural bodybuilders and strength athletes. Variety as an exercise variable is something that's used all too often in my opinion, especially in the novice to intermediate lifter category. While it obviously does have some benefits, namely to help to overcome a plateau or to work around an injury or to simply break up monotony. If used sparingly and sensibly, it does have benefits, obviously. However, I think it becomes all too easy to overcomplicate your training, especially as a novice or intermediate, when you start to change your training style or template or exercise selection too rapidly. It just makes the whole thing so much more complicated. It's very difficult then to gauge whether or not a particular exercise or a training style or template is actually effective and whether or not it's getting you closer to the goals that you want to achieve. It's obviously then much easier to quickly work out what exercises or what training style or template is working for you, what isn't, and then adapt your training to get to your goals as quickly as possible without wasting any time. I see it all too often that a trainee in the gym will have reached a certain level of muscularity without really knowing how they've achieved that, and thus, clueless as to how to replicate that to even greater levels. And that's where I think a lot of people actually go wrong, really not realizing what they've done to build that muscle, what's worked, what hasn't, and then how to replicate that so they can build even more muscle or strength. Try not to get bogged down by muscle confusion and training solely for a pump, because you'll quickly be disappointed after the first year to maybe 2 years of natural bodybuilding training if you continue to train in that style. I guess the key take-home point for this video is try not to vary your exercise selection or program template too frequently. Stick with a program for at least 4 to 8, maybe 10 weeks. Choose 10 to 15 exercises to do in that program, and you can then really gauge its effectiveness. I'd recommend buying a notepad and just jot down every exercise you do in the gym each session, the reps you do each set, how many sets you're doing, the weight you're using with each set, and then just over time, just try to improve that. Add maybe a rep or two here and there, increase the amount of sets you're doing on a particular muscle group over a week period, or try to add a little bit more weight to the bar with a particular exercise. Sometimes the only variation we need is more weight on the bar. Keep it simple, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to see more. Don't forget to click on the notification button that's underneath the subscribe bar. Should be made aware of any videos that I do automatically. I do offer online coaching. Email naturalaesthetic@outlook.com for more info. If you've got any ideas for future videos or any questions you want to ask me, just leave a comment in the